Right, so we're still dealing with depreciation using the reducing balance method, right? For this question, I represented our calculations in the form of a table. Excuse me. Now I'm going to show you another way we can represent our calculations. Okay, so let me just switch the screen. Right, so we'll still do the same question. A technological firm has bought equipment worth 50,000, right, and it has a lifespan of 5 years. Okay, assume annual depreciation is at a rate of 30%, right? So what we can do is we'll say depreciation equals cost minus accumulated depreciation and then we multiply this by the percentage which we've been given. Okay, multiply this by the percentages we've been given. All right, so we'll say for year one, okay, we won't focus on year zero. We want to say for year one, say 50,000 minus zero times 30%, right? So 50,000 minus zero is 50,000, all right? Then 30% of 50,000, all right, we say 50,000 times 0.3, oops, gives us 15,000. Okay, so this is the depreciation expense for year one. Okay, we'll go to year two. Right, and then we're going to say 50,000 minus, all right, we're going to get this 15,000 because remember depreciation accumulates from year to year, all right? Always depreciation accumulates from year to year. So say 50,000 minus 15,000. Just write the 15,000 properly. Times 30%. Right, so 50,000 minus 5,000, that's 45,000, right? And 30% of 45,000 is 10,500. All right, we go to year three. Okay, we're going to say 50,000 minus, okay, minus 15,000. Okay, this is year one. This expense, this is the expense for year one. Plus 10,500. This is the expense for year two. right? All of these are in brackets. Times 30%, right? So 15,000 plus 10,500 equals 25,500, right? So we're going to say 50,000 minus 25,500. We're going to get 24,500. We'll multiply that by 30%, and we're going to get 7,350. So this is the depreciation expense for year 3, 7,350, right? Then we're going to go to year 4. Right? Then we're going to say 50,000 minus, right? We'll say 15,000 plus 10,500, right? This, remember, the depreciation is accumulating, right? If it was a straight line method, we would have just had 9,000, 9,000, and 9,000. 10,500 plus 7,350 times 30%. All right. So we do the operations in the brackets. 15 plus 10, 5 plus 7,350. We're going to get 32,850, okay? For this total here, we're going to get 32,850, all right? Then we're going to say 50,000 minus 32,850. They're going to get 17,150, right? That's 17,150 when multiplied by 30%, which is 0.3, and you're going to get 5,145. So this is the depreciation for year 4, 5,145. Okay. And then finally we go to year 5. Same process again. We're going to say 50,000. Oops. Minus, right? I'm going to minus 50, minus 15 plus 10,500 plus 7,350, right? Plus 5,145, right? So remember, when we added these three numbers, we got 32,850. So we said 32,850 plus 5,145. We get 37,995, right? And we say 50,000 minus 37,995. We're going to get 12,005. That 12,005, we're going to multiply it by 30%, We're going to get 3,601.5. Okay, so we have calculated the depreciations for each year. Okay, the net book value is these calculations we have in the brackets. All right, so the net book value of let's see, let's calculate the total net book value for year 5 for gold individually. Want to find the net book value for year 5. Okay, we're going to say 50,000 minus 15,000 plus 10,500 plus 7,350 plus 5,145. Got 37,000 with it 7,995. So it's a 50 minus 37,995. We're going to get 12,005. Oh, I forgot to add this 300 and 306. Sorry about that. Sorry. So yeah, the net book value for year 5 will be 50,000 minus all these values here, including 3,601.5, right? You're going to add all these values together, okay? Then you subtract by 50. That's how you get the net book value for year 5. So we say when you add all these values together, right, get 7,995 plus 3,601.5, right? You're going to get 41,597. Okay. Then we're going to subtract that from 50,000, right? So you say 50,000 minus 41,597. You're going to get 8,403. That is the net book value. That's for year 5, right? For year 4, you just add up all these in the brackets, all right? And you just subtract it by 50,000. That's the net book value for year 4. Similar for year 3, you just add these depreciations together, all right? And you subtract it by 50,000. That's the net book value for year 3. And so on. Even for year 2, you just say 50,000 minus 15, 50,000 minus 15. The net book value for year 2 was 35,000, right? Year 1, 50,000 minus 0 is 50,000.